Hi, everyone, and welcome to the dashboard of the Trending Life software. And what I'm going to do now is just show you how it works and how to use it with Limitless. So this is what you will see when you log in, and you can see you've got three different parts. Now, this part here, Trending Keyword Tools, actually got two different subcomponents, and I'm going to explain what they each do. So the first thing that you see is today's hottest alerts. So this is kind of a product alert, and I didn't actually do anything on the search button or anything, but these just come up automatically. So this is what's trending at the moment. And you can see how many searches there are. That's the volume there. How many searches there are to do with these words, and that kind of gives you an idea of what's trending at the moment in case you want to quickly do a print on demand or a listing on there that's going to capture some of the things that you see on here. So for example, I'm not really sure where these are, Northern Lights Island or something. If you wanted to put, for example, a mug or a cap with a logo or an image to do with some of these. Now, you don't want to be breaking any copyright laws or anything like this, but some of these, like, if you go with Celtics, you will be probably in breach of copyright, but there's a lot of other things that we can do in order to capture some of the traffic that's trending at the moment. There's more trending stuff on here as well. We'll have a look at that in just a moment. So that's your first part. The second part is if I do a search, and what you've got here is a slightly different thing. It's going to wait for it to load up. So this is, we call that trend swings, because you've got swings in the demand of what it is that people look for. So in the case of dogs, you got the keyword trends here. So 100 is neutral. So all of these have been trending downwards. You don't necessarily, I mean, this is an average over the last few months. So these will be going down. So what we need to be doing is finding stuff that are sort of breaking, sort of breaking news or breaking trends, as it were. So you can see the things here which are really breaking out. And so these are the things to consider. So anything above 100 is the upward trajectory. So that's that one. And you can go for any sort of keyword that you're thinking about. How does that work with Amazon? Well, Amazon, like any other sort of search tool, is based on what people search for. So that's going to be given some priority. And also, if we can add some of these keywords into the title, then we stand a better chance of our listings being found. We've had situations where we've just added a whole bunch of keywords onto the listing. You don't want to be spamming, like you don't want to be keyword spamming, because that's bad. But all of these are actually to do with your keyword here. So that's going to be increasing the likelihood of you getting found with regards to your listing. So that's another use that you can have from the trend swings part of the app. Now, these two things here. So let's start with this one here. So the trending hashtags, this is really to do with social media. So anything that is in Facebook, in Instagram, in Pinterest, in LinkedIn, they're all driven by hashtags. So if I go with dog, and I'm going to do a search on that, so I'm getting all these trending hashtags. So if I was to put, for example, my listing, my Amazon listing, like a link to my Amazon listing, and say it was to do with, say, dog jewelry. I think that's how you pronounce jewelry. I always get confused with that. Dog jewelry. So, okay, there's no found. Just bear with me here for 1 second. I just want to be sure this is the correct spelling and everything. So hang on one tick. Alrighty, back with you. So couldn't find anything on dog jewelry, but loads on jewelry. So you can see there is a lot of stuff to get traffic using social media. And as I said, these hashtags are used across the piece. And I forgot to mention Twitter as well. So what you can do is put your listings, provided that's allowed within the social media platform, and add it to these hashtags, and you will get found. It's amazing to see how once you post something with these hashtags, your post actually shows up in the most recent tab. It's really quite amazing. Even in very large platforms like Twitter and Instagram, you can actually see it as it sort of coasts down from the top to the bottom. Sort of gradually, newer ones will come in as well, but you'll definitely get some eyeballs on your listings using these hashtags. So that's the third thing here, and I'm going to go into the second thing here, which is trending topics. And so what you got here is a combination of, again, what's trending, just different sources. You can see the dates, and again, that's going to give us some ideas. Now, to get the most recent ones, what you need to do is go all the way down to the bottom, and that's going to be the ones from midnight last night. So that's going to be the most recent ones, and there's a treasure trove of ideas with regards to what's trending in the moment. So this is a combination of the various social media platforms. So this is where we get this from. It's a combination of the largest social media platforms and what's trending on them. So you can see the combination of hashtags and non-hashtags and so on. And there is thousands of product ideas and ways for you to use trending traffic and trending ideas and keywords and everything else that you need in order to give your listings a boost and also find some good ideas to list in the first place. So with that said, hopefully you found this little tutorial informative, and speak to you at the next one. All the best. Bye-bye.